Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Melanie for those that are new here, and happy December 1st. I actually started my little Christmas corner in November because after 3 or 4 years on and off living in a camper and a small condo, we did not have a full-size Christmas tree. And so this is the first year we've put a big one up. We had a little ceramic tree in the camper and then a little potted plant Christmas tree another year. But now that we're back in a house, I went ahead and got this lovely little tree. And I was just really excited to kind of be able to pull out all of my old ornaments and get excited for the season. There is just something about putting my Christmas decorations out that brings my heart so much happiness. So I went as early as possible this year. We got this cute little tree already on the stand it was like $45 at, it's either Lowe's or Home Depot. Home Depot. Already on the stand. It even came with a little bow on top, but we changed it out for our tree topper. So we're ready to go. And it looks like I may be able to add to my little Christmas corner because I just got the new Artza box in and I am super, super excited because this box is actually their Christmas box. So usually each Artza box, if you've watched my other videos, each box is about a specific region of Israel. However, this box is called Christmas Miracles and is going to include any region that really was part of the Christmas story, which, thinking about it, most regions in Israel are part of the Christmas story in some way, whether they culminate up to the birth of Christ or Christ's life after he was born. We can really go all over Israel with this box, so I'm excited to see what's in it. My mom and I had the chance to travel to Israel a few years ago. It was a wonderful trip, and just seeing those places that were part of the Christmas story, getting to sing hymns in the Holy Land was an incredible experience.
Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace.
If you're new here and haven't seen the other unboxing videos, Artza is a quarterly subscription box filled with handcrafted goods and artisan pieces from the Holy Land. They come from different makers that they source and curate to kind of bring a piece of Israel into your home. The concept for Artza started during the pandemic as a way to help businesses over there survive. Their economy is largely driven by tourism, and obviously with people not traveling, businesses, makers suffered. And Artza was created as a way not only to help that situation, but also just bring a piece of the Holy Land to people either who have been and want to continue that connection, or for those who have not gotten a chance to go yet, to kind of connect to Israel, to the Holy Land. If this seems like something you would want to enjoy in your home, you can also use my code Melanie25 to save 25% off your subscription, which is basically like getting a box for free because it's a quarterly subscription box. So 25% off, free box. Let's go ahead and see what's inside.
Here is a quick peek at everything that's in the box so that you can see how they package everything. Each piece is placed with care, but let's go ahead and fully dive into the meat of the box and take a closer look at each of the items that were picked for the Christmas selection.
Each box starts with a beautiful set of inserts. There are postcards. This one is the Garden Tomb in Jerusalem. They also have a recipe for crinkle carob cookies, which I'm assuming there will be something in the box that will help us make these. And then you get your overview of what's in the box, and there are also usually games and maker cards that tell you the story of some of the makers that have items in each box. Each box also includes a beautiful image card, usually sharing information about the specific region you're learning about, but this one is the Christmas box, and so it is a beautiful image of the Holy Land covered in snow. You have the images on the back, a lovely welcome letter. There will be Hebrew phrases that you can learn. It's just another fun connection. And then also a letter from the founder. And this one, I just wanted to share a little piece of it because it says, "Before you unpack this box, I want to share a short story with you." And it goes on to tell about a perfumer whose business they walked into. And it says, "The moment we entered his workshop, we felt ourselves lost in a unique world of exquisite scents and striking aromas. We were made welcome with a warm Brochem Habaim Shaver, which translates to, 'Welcome, my friend.' As we exchanged stories, we told him that we wanted to work together to create a scent for Artza." It basically goes on to tell how much the maker loved this idea, that he just started scouring his whole shop, trying to find the perfect scents to put together a unique blend specifically for the Artza box and to share with members of the Artza family. And then it goes on to say that a short while later, as we were about to leave, Shakar pulled me aside and with tears in his eyes told me, "You have just saved my business." He explained that he had already closed one of his storefronts and that his business was really struggling to regain the sales it had prior to COVID. He went on to explain that because of this order we had just placed, we had saved his business. Overwhelmed, I responded that it was not me who saved his business, rather it was our friends and subscribers who had collectively saved his business and countless others. So just knowing that you're connecting to a maker in another part of the world whose business is really struggling and Artza Box is able to help them kind of keep that going is just a really neat feeling. So let's see what's inside. Sure enough, I already see something that I can add to my little Christmas corner. We've got this beautiful nativity scene made out of olive wood. You've got Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. You've got the star up here. That was one of the coolest experiences when we went to Israel, was getting to see the wood carvers in Bethlehem actually at work. Some of the pieces that they make are so intricate and just stunning. And that's where this comes from. It says olive wood nativity, perfect to hang on your wall all year round or put on your Christmas tree, carved by a local Bethlehem Christian craftsman. So that's really cool. Here you can see the maker, and if you look behind him, there's just one of the big ornate pieces that blows my mind that they create with so much intricate detail. It's beautiful. And actually for this, I think I'm gonna tuck the little string behind here and switch it out with this guy. We will put that there because there is another ornament in here. This one says, Star of David Christmas Ornament, carved from olive trees that had been locally grown for over 150 years, produced by a third generation locally run Bethlehem family business. This one will go on the tree. There we go. All right, we have conscious carob syrup. Carob syrup is a uniquely Israel sticky spread accompanied with a special Israel Christmas recipe. Oh, that's the recipe. Those are the cookies. So, made by a collective that works with and supports Jews, Christians, and Muslim women together. Actually, I think this is the same maker from the first box I got. Yes, Cindiana of Galilee. They made an amazing olive oil that's been great to use, and so I'm really excited to try this as well. I'm wondering if it's anything like honey. I love honey, and so curious to see what carob syrup tastes like. We also have lavender toffee. This is made by Oded, and it says, after playing basketball professionally in Israel, Oded Finster decided to follow another dream, to become one of Israel's best artisanal chocolate makers. The other thing I love about Artza is that they find makers that really help the community there. It says, each of his chocolates, toffees, and marzipans is handmade with love, together with a staff that includes young adults with developmental challenges, Down syndrome, or autism. And then he leaves a little note that says, with each toffee, I hope that you remember the incredible team of young adults with special abilities that lovingly made each piece. And so I just think that's really cool that they not only support makers, but they support makers who are also supporting the community. We have a luxury winter body butter from Alma's Soap. Ooh, it smells really good. Excited to try that. There is a candle in here that's actually made to show you the topography of the Sea of Galilee and the region surrounding it. That's pretty cool. Got your candle up here, Sea of Galilee. We also got the chance to go out on the Sea of Galilee, where we also sang. There was a lot of singing when we were in Israel, but specifically 2 different times I remember getting to sing Christmas hymns, one of which was in a cave chapel in a shepherd's field, and then the other time was at the Church of the Nativity, which is believed to be over the birthplace of Jesus. And so you do stand in a very long line to get to go into the area where they believe Jesus would have been placed in the manger, and you can touch it. And so while you're waiting in line, you sing Christmas hymns leading up to your entrance to the birthplace of Jesus. So that was just a really cool experience to kind of get to sing hymns that I've grown up singing as a child in such a holy place. All right, we also have an Israeli Winter Nights herbal tea blend. And I love tea, so I'm excited to give this a try once it cools down a little bit here in Florida. It's still pretty warm right now, so hopefully we'll get some cool nights closer to Christmas, because once it does finally cool down, I feel a little more in the Christmas spirit. I know it doesn't have to be cold, but it just makes it feel more cozy. And the last piece here is the piece that is included if you get the premium subscription box. So there are 2 different options. There is the regular subscription box, and then there is the premium subscription box, which includes an additional item, again, just handpicked and curated by the Artza box team. And this is a beautiful heat insulated, easy to clean table runner. So I'll open that up and we can kind of see what it looks like. Oh, it's beautiful. And it's got a Hebrew blessing in the middle. And I would say I would put it on our table, but we do not currently have a dining table. We're still working on getting the house fully put together. I would like to say we haven't been here very long, but we've been here 6 months now. No dining table, but we do have a basically entryway table. So I will put this here because right now it's got Christmas decorations on the top of it, and I'll put this underneath it. I loved all of the pieces in the Christmas box. It's got me thinking about Linus's little line from the Charlie Brown Christmas that says, "Behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be for all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord." That's his little Linus recitation of a portion of Luke chapter 2, just announcing the birth of Christ. I love that the Christmas box kind of helps pull in that story. It reminds me of doing Walk Through Bethlehem as a kid, where we basically depicted scenes from the story of the birth of Jesus. And that's one of the little ornaments on my tree. It says, Melanie, 1997, Walk Through Bethlehem. You got a little ornament to take home at the end after getting to be part of whichever scene. As a little preschooler, your first experience is to be a sheep, and then you move up, maybe you're an angel or part of King Herod's court. That's what I was in 1997 anyways. So if you are looking for a unique Christmas gift to give someone this year, an Artza box subscription would be a great idea. One, it's fun to get something in the mail that's not just bills or junk mail, but have something fun show up a couple times a year. But knowing you're also supporting makers in Israel is just, I think, something fun to share with others. So definitely consider an Artza box, and remember you can use my code Melanie25 at checkout to save 25% on your subscription. So thank you for watching. Shalom and Merry Christmas, everyone. Bye.
Thanks for subscribing. I would love to get to know you more, so please share one of your favorite holiday memories or traditions with me in the comments.